the producers here. Do I have time to tell the quick story I wanted to say?
By all means.
Okay.
Yes.
So Kathy McPherson, ladies and gentlemen, is coming up very shortly. And I first met Kathy at our Second City class that we took in the summer. And she convinced me, or I was stupid enough to believe, that she was actually the teacher of the class. So the first day of Second City, I walk into the classroom and it's literally just her and she's sitting there and she motions towards the whiteboard, which I now realize just had someone's Starbucks order on it, you know. And she says to me, she goes, the first class activity is you have to talk about your first sexual experience using Starbucks as an analogy. So, you know, you're like, oh, like, is it a venti? Like, extra foam? I'm thinking, shit, this woman, like, she fucking putting me on the spot right here. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta say something really funny. So I slowly walk up to the board. I look back at Kathy, her eyes just glazing down at me, and I write, dark roast. And then very shortly I realized that Kathy was not the teacher of Second City, but just a pleb like me. So ladies and gentlemen, Kathy McPherson.
I love that story. Keep it going for Ashley, you guys. She's doing such a good job as host tonight. Tomo, Simone, Steven, you guys are wearing me out. I feel like I need a nap. But then I always feel like I need a nap. So it's official, I am getting old. And I know this because I honestly don't give a damn about my weekend plans anymore. I am way more concerned about getting carpal tunnel from scrolling down to my birth year on online forums. Well, they say it's a long road, so I'm just gonna keep putting my bra on one leg at a time. Kind of look forward to the end some days because I just know my final words are going to be, look, bitch. Just have that kind of face. At least I've got day drinking and perimenopausal rage to keep me motivated. So actually I had surgery a little while ago, and did you know that when they take you down to the operating room now, they make you tell your surgeon face to face what you're having done that day? I'm no doctor, but I strongly feel that somebody should have written that down at some point during the process. Just me. Anyway, it's a very serious situation. So obviously I took the high road and I gave the surgeon the mature response. And I said, well, I'm either having the laparoscopic removal of 2 submucosal uterine fibroids or gender reassignment. Surprise me. Relax, he knew I was kidding. Sure, sometimes my balls itch. But I'm pretty sure he knew I was kidding. I went to the Burger King drive-thru a couple of weeks ago, and the guy who took my order told me that I had a very nice voice.
Ooh,
Nice. Well, it might seem a little weird to some of you, but it's the closest thing I've had to a meaningful relationship in years, so I'll take it. So guess who got a new hairnet and a bottle of Clearasil for Valentine's Day yesterday? And he gave me a Whopper with cheese, extra tomato, no pickles, because that's how I ordered it from him. And as we exchanged our gifts through the drive-thru window, our hands touched, and he said to me, and I'll never forget it, he said, we don't accept Clearasil and hairnets as payment, ma'am. Oh, it's our first fight. I'm pretty sure it's gonna work out though. So I was reading the other day that each and every one of us, right now, as we speak, has about 1 million face mites living in the pores of our skin. Wait, and they come out of our pores at night to mate in the oil on our skin while we're sleeping. It's gross, but my takeaway is I don't have oily skin. I have face lube. Nice. And I think I just figured out where the term fuckface came from. We laugh, we learn. It's a process here. So I don't read about face mates all day. In my spare time, I'm actually an insurance underwriter. Settle down. Some of you may be wondering, what the hell does an underwriter do? And I could tell you that we determine the rate and extent of coverage for insurance policies, but when you get down to brass tacks, what we really do is try to predict levels of stupidity. In the liability game, if you get sued doing something stupid, or if somebody hurts themselves doing something really stupid with your product, and we don't tell you not to do that stupid thing, we pay out on it. Like it's our fault nobody told you that you should not eat laundry detergent. Don't we feel foolish? So let's talk about warning labels on products. The ULC on those labels stands for the Underwriting Laboratories of Canada. And they have been testing products for public safety since 1920. So basically they've been trying to out-stupid people for the last 98 years. And that's not an easy job. Those labels are there because somebody either already did or is about to do the stupid thing that they're telling you not to do. For instance, my hair dryer has a label on it that says, "Do not use while sleeping." And I keep trying to picture the scenario in the ULC testing lab that came up with that little nugget of wisdom. Like, say, Wendy, should we put the usual warning label on this hair dryer that tells them not to run it underwater? It's a good one, Bob. It's a classic. It's one of our top 10, but no, too obvious. What else have you got? Okay, what about while they're sleeping? Oh, come on, who's gonna... Yes, warn the people, Bob. Warn the people. Another label will tell you not to use this eye cream in any body cavity or as an enema. Washing machines warn not to put any people in them. Do not iron shirt while wearing it. Never use a lit match or open flame to check fuel level. These are real, you guys. My favorite is do not hold the wrong end of this chainsaw while in operation. I kind of feel like the entire insurance industry is just giving up on the Safety First campaign. Why else would they allow the Insurance Institute to start sponsoring axe-throwing competitions? I think they're just letting the stupid people thin the herd for us. Thank you guys for being a strong team goal. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Kathy McPherson, the producer or co-producer of this show.